Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, Star Trek New Horizons mod and the Tholian assembly. So, I'm starting this episode by showing you that the Klingons have won a war against the Nausicaan tribes and they've taken two planets from them, Alcina and Shera, and Gamma Vaporis, Zosma, Zeta Vaporis, and two more systems. So the Klingons are really expanding. It's becoming extremely dangerous, and their economic power is superior, but their fleet power is inferior to us, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, new technology. We have finished the advanced gravity plating, which gives us the inertia damper level 2, and Ultash afterburner, which gives extra subway speed. It's actually not bad. Generated artificial gravity helps keep workers happy and healthy at their stations in space. Not only will their bodies not deteriorate as quickly due to unnatural environmental conditions, but they will also be much more effective at their jobs than in zero-G environment. So what's next? Research station output plus 10%, or a protein fabricator, or automatic exploration. Let's go with protein fabricator. That's a cheap one again. But I got one more thing to show you before we actually continue, and that is the fact that Lysapia no longer has any Lysapians. We have only one Riemann and 4 Tholian population there. So Lysapia, as the first homeworld in the playthrough that we have, will be terraformed. So where are we going to move our people? Now we would move them probably to places where they can work. So you are going to move to Binaros, one of you. To where is Binaros? It's Bergen here. An overseer, because we need one there. Kila is okay. Woodall needs one overseer and one specialist. So let's move from Lysapia to Woodall 1 and 1. To Woodall 1 and 1. Yes. Okay. And where else can we put them? Okay, we need one more in Beta Runner 4. So Lysapia. Wait, no, that was wrong. To Beta Runner 4 here. And you did need a soldier too? Or was I mistaken? You needed an enforcer. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. Yes. And Lysapia can now be terraformed into a Y-class demon. Goodbye, Lysapians. We are going to make your world into a beautiful Y-class planet. Now, collectively, the billions of Lysapians now are probably screaming in rage and crying every night, but we don't care. We're gonna make their world into a beautiful lava-scaped planet. I can't wait. I can't wait. Number of months have passed, and we have just discovered a new technology called RCS Mark IV Stealth Thruster. It's a low-temperature RCS thruster. Reaction control system thrusters are vital for maneuvering in space. They're responsible for the fine translational and rotational adjustments. Unfortunately, the size of the RCS thrusters ports have necessitated using high-temperature exhaust to provide adequate force. This is changing, as the next generation impulse reactors can reroute colder plasma to the RCS at high enough pressure to be useful. So that is an upgrade to all of our ships, and now we can decide between deep space construction, which will increase the starbase hull points by 10%, or orbital station commercial zoning. Starbase module cost and building cost is lowered by 20%, or photon torpedo level 3. Let's go with the orbital station commercial zoning, because that's a special technology and it's going to be useful. Next breakthrough will be in 10 months, so less than a year, in the society research. What's happening in the meantime? Well, in the meantime, we are just enjoying life. Our ships and fleets are being put into position and they're being reinforced and upgraded. You can see that the numbers are looking much better. The 9th fleet is not a new fleet. It's a patrol frigate that will join the 2nd fleet. And I have decided that I'm going to move the 6th fleet from Cora to Coelho, where we have a shipyard and it's going to be stationed there. Now, the fleets, as you can see, have been upgraded, but that's not much of a thing. Kravik, imperative declared war on the Vidian solidarity. I can see the Kravik. Where is the Vidian? Not solidarity, the sodality. Oh, okay. Well, they don't really have much of anything. Are they? No, they're in no alliance. So they're gonna get swallowed, probably. Let's check out the new RCS thruster. Where is the thruster? Here. That's the Mark III, and that's the Mark IV. Chance to evade increased by 6% and speed increased by 30%. That is actually really awesome. So it's upgraded everywhere, but I think we're building some of our... Yeah, it's okay, so this ship is being built. I can't really upgrade it. So is this one, damn. So is this one. We're being busy, really, aren't we? Yeah, Castanera and Zygella. Okay, so that's an actual really big upgrade to our ships. It's going to increase their maneuverability. So I'm going to wait for all of the ships to be, or for all of the fleets to be reinforced. I'm not going to commence any new ships because we're actually at 29% above the limit. So we'll need to see how we're doing. However, we're okay. Even with the alloys, we're okay. So yeah, all of these fleets needs to get to full strength before we get another fleet. Now, I have been thinking about our invasion of the Niberite Alliance, and I think we have pretty good thing going here. We want the Zero system. We also want the Horsham system and the Hisholm system, but we also want the Impal Torf, and we're going to take the Bialok and Epstein as well. So we're going to swallow this part. I've already started marking it. So we have the 0, we have the Impal Torf, that's 80, no, that's 100. We get 120 right now. Horsham is going to be another 60. Hisholm is going to be another 60, that's another 120. And then these two, Epstein is 60 and Blalock will be 60. So we'll need additional 120, 240, am I counting correctly? Yeah, 240. Of which we already do have 20. So additional 220 will be necessary. We could, go lower and just ask for something in the meantime, but I don't think. We're just gonna, recuperate, develop ourselves, and then we're gonna swallow this whole chunk. The southern border of the Bajorans and the Xepelites is going to be protected by the 6th, 7th, 1st, and 3rd Fleet, who are going to invade Koma, Briley, Xepa, and maybe even Bajor. But we're not gonna deal with everything over there. And the 2nd and the 5th Fleet are going to attack the Niberites. They're really pathetic, so the 2nd Fleet is going to take Zir and then maybe attack some of these systems, while the 5th Fleet is going to go here and take Huashim, Chisholm, Bialystok, Epstein, and Impaltov. Impaltov is the only space that could cause us any trouble, but we can colonize this one, and that's why we really want it. If we get another starbase out of this, it's going to be Impaltov. Oh, Sekuten became an engineer. Good. Our admirals are getting better and better by the day. I like that. New technology, as was announced, the dangerous wildlife removal. Tactical disruptions of natural habitats combined with converging search and destroy patterns can effectively eliminate hostile wildlife in a very short span of time. So what's next? Lattice Junction! Awesome! That's gonna... Wow, finally! Or Colonial Bureau. Orbital Prison, huh? No, let's build the Lattice Junction. That's something that is actually really... I'm surprised that we didn't have that yet. So we will have an extra third Tholian working there? Is that how it works? Do we have a lattice node here? Yes, so we're gonna have additional... Wait, 2? Yeah, we're gonna have additional 2 node viewers. Awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna speed up our Unity generation really quicker because look at how horrendously slow it is. I really want the Rite of Conquest because that's going to give us extra 20% capacity and that will allow us to get a whole extra fleet. What do you call it more? Klingons of the Achaemenid sovereignty. Damn, the Klingons are as power hungry as we are. Okay, and we can remove the dangerous wildlife here, so let's do that. And we could build an extra thingy here. So what could that be? We don't need safe processing facilities, matter fabricators, fusion reactors, huh? Energy cost. You produce almost basic income for the free energy. Let's get fusion reactors. Simple enough thing. Binaurus. Widow? No. Forward Prime. Building. Beta Runner. Or building actually? No. Overcrowding and building slots available. And building slots available in Beta Runner Secunda. Cool. Cool. Are we still... Yeah, Folia is still building. Those are the last 2 ships, and then we can start upgrading everywhere and continuing with the building. And why the hell do we have only 1 now? Guarantees, research agreements... Damn, and the drop down. I guess the disapproval of the people is really rubbing off on us. Crap. Another technology has been discovered, the protein fabricator. Space travel can be long, and with that comes the need to pack more than we need for our travels in space. Luckily, we believe we have found ways to replicate certain foods at the molecular level. These food replicators give us the ability to now lessen the amount of edible food supplies we have to give to our ships, decreasing food consumption at a global scale. I like that because of the maintenance and engineer job. Wow. Maintenance engineer jobs. That's on our release. Inertial nullifier. Defense module. Immune to the most of enemy debuffs and snares. Aha. Anomaly research or let's go with the multitronic computer. That one's gonna be really useful. I think that's another stage of the computer. We have the type A, or we had the digital computer, then spintronic, optical, now we have the duotronic. So what was it?
Construction complete.
Multitronic will be pretty good. And the Folia Starbase has finally finished its upgrades. Awesome. So what?
We have mastered a new technology.
Wow, I can't catch a break. Lattice Junction, though. In order for our civilization to make better decisions moving forward, we must learn from the successes and failures of our past. Those who can remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Occupation Doctrine. Dicyclic Support System. This leads to further development of combat utilities. Okay, why not? I like this. Dicyclic Life Support System. Cheap and quick technology. How regen. I think we're using the crew bunks, aren't we? Okay, so which ships do we need to upgrade? You have the 4, you have the 4, you have level 3. Damn, that's a big difference, really. The thrusters are really nice. And the Orb Weaver. Okay, Marble Weaver needs as well. Wow, the difference here is even bigger. And Castanera already has that, and Zygilla has that. Okay, so all our ships have been upgraded, or the designs have been upgraded. So second fleet can get upgrades, first fleet can get upgrades, third fleet can get upgrades, fourth fleet, fifth fleet, seventh fleet, and the eighth fleet. And the sixth fleet is still going to Coelho. I think, yeah, I can set it to upgrade automatically. So I'm interested in seeing how good the upgrades will be. So you have 313 without the upgrades. And 248.
Construction complete.
With the upgrades... 330? Is that from 313? I'm not sure, but still 4.6. Anyway, the only two fleets that needs finishing is the 6th and 8th. So La Superba will now get... Oh wow, we actually... Wow, we wasted all of our alloys on that. Holy crap. So let's buy some. And... Admiral gains trait. Scout. Wait, you don't have... Shipyard? You do have shipyard. What the fuck is the problem here? Wait, what the... How did I just do... I bought the alloys, but I guess... Oh, they're using it for the upgrades. I see. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, the 8th fleet and the 6th fleet will be supported next. We already have 148 influence, so we're gonna use that to go for you guys. Damn, I still can't claim even the Horsham system. They do have a planet here, don't they? That's what's throwing me off. Nagrim, yeah. But we have 280 billion Tholians right now, and that led me to the decision that next cast of species will be taken as undesirables. We're gonna eradicate the Deltans. Citizenship undesirables, so they will be purged. And I think we're gonna remove the Ugarwak as well. We've had them, you know, at many planets, but I don't think we need them anymore. So let's remove these two species, and let's remove the Saurians as well. Next in line will be Cardassians. That's going to be a big hit to our civilization, but the eradication of 30 billion people here will serve us well in the future. Cardassians will be next, and that's going to become a big problem when we start taking chunks of their territory. But I don't really think that it's going to be such an issue. Eventually the next war should give me... I guess maybe this chunk of the territory would be nice to level it down. Maybe even Cardassia, but I don't really want to go into a full-out war with the Cardassian Union until we get the ability to do a planet-wide bombardment, because right now the policies don't allow us to go with unrestricted wars. Or is it called planetary bombardment? Yeah, orbital bombardment. We can't really go with full scale. That kind of sucks. Anyway, one thing that I forgot to mention, we have a new sublattice. We have Birth Matrons sublattice, which only have 5 billion people in it, but still it's a new thing. They're pretty pissed at us, almost as bad as the Merchant Hive sublattice. They want healthcare, protection, traditional purity, changeling detection. Will displease them. Really? Do we have someone who's about changeling? Or against changeling? Oh, changeling screening. Changing screening. Changing security measures will displease them and...
Construction complete.
Okay, so do we have the possibility to completely avoid this? Changing screen. I don't think we even have that. Counter-espionage. Yeah, there is no changing screening right now. Which is funny. Oh, and let's upgrade the sublattices. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Why is the game not showing me the upgrades on the menu? Oh man, we're colonizing so many planets. We're colonizing Halman,
Construction complete.
Portas and Coelho. Damn, we need more planets. Okay, you need to be upgraded, you need to be upgraded. That's Woodall, right? Okay, you can be upgraded. Beta Renner can be upgraded. We'll need a lot of extra lattice node weavers here and there. Haskell doesn't have enough people, really?
Construction complete.
And we can have an extra building here. Damn, this is getting really complicated. Mining network, why not? Bergen is okay, Hums is okay, and you two are getting it. Awesome! So many things happening at once. Anyway, that's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.